Assalamualaikum and hello everyone. We are the Quill Troopers and the title of our feature story is Level Up Your Online Learning Game. It focuses on strategies for maintaining effective online learning.
So, before we begin, let me introduce my amazing group members. So, this is what we are going to talk about in our presentation. Look forward to it. Our task was to create a future story and oral presentation based on strategies for maintaining effective online learning, especially during the 2U2H program. So, this is the summary of the workflow that we did in order to finish our project. Here is the final masterpiece of our group future story.
In this video, we aim to share our reflections as a group and as individuals on completing this task and highlights the strategies we discovered to help others navigate online learning effectively. Our main objective for this study are explore strategies for effective online learning, to critically examine and highlight strategies that help maintain effective online learning environments. Secondly, analyze challenges and provide solutions, to identify common challenges in online learning and provide strategies to overcome these issues. Next, promote effective learning techniques, to encourage strategies like self-regulated learning, fostering a growth mindset, consistent communication, and designing well-developed courses that enhance student engagement and academic performance. And last but not least, enhance understanding of online learning dynamics, to provide a critical review studies, helping a deeper understanding of the dynamics and best practice in online education.
Now, we will share our group reflection on the feature story project using SWOT analysis.
Hello, now I will highlight our group strengths. So firstly, I would say that we excelled in collaboration. We made sure to communicate regularly and share ideas, which allowed us to build on each other's strengths. For example, when brainstorming the direction of our future story, everyone contributed and we picked the best ideas together. And then, when challenges arose, we relied on creative problem solving. For instance, when we struggled with structuring our introduction or our body, we discussed different approaches and found a creative solution that worked. We also ensured constant support for each other, whether it was providing feedback or encouraging each other during tough moments. Lastly, our adaptability. When we received feedback from our peers, we were quick to adjust our content and make improvements, which helped strengthen our story. These strengths really helped us stay on track, meet deadlines, and ultimately create a feature story we are all proud of.
As for our group weakness, we have a number of issues as a group during the process, and most of them were caused by poor time management and communication. Our inability to communicate in a clear and consistent manner was one of our greatest challenges. There was occasionally a lack of clarity regarding who was in charge of what, which resulted in miscommunication and missed opportunities for cooperation. These misunderstandings slowed down our progress and made it more difficult to coordinate our efforts. Other than that, time management was still another major challenge. We frequently underestimated the amount of time required to do projects efficiently because we found it difficult to provide enough time for every part of the assignment. We often found ourselves racing against deadline, which had an impact on the quality of our job. We could have managed our roles more effectively and made them more organized and resolved if we had scheduled our time and communicated more effectively from the start.
We had several valuable opportunities during the Feature Story project. First, we had the chance to use survey data. We supported our story with real-life examples and provided a deeper understanding of the topic, even though it wasn't the main focus. Additionally, working with a diverse team allowed us to collaborate effectively as each member brought unique skills that made our final product more comprehensive and well-rounded. This project also helped us enhance our storytelling abilities by adjusting our writing to fit the feature story style, improving how we engage and inform readers. Lastly, presenting our feature story gave us the opportunity to receive valuable feedback from the audience, which allowed us to improve our approach and ensure the story connected with the target audience.
As we work on our feature story, we faced several threats that could have affected our preparation. One major issue was time management. Balancing our schedules with different commitments, such as other classes and personal responsibilities, made it challenging to meet deadlines. Coordinating meeting times were tough, and we sometimes struggled to keep everyone on the same page. Another challenge was communication. Since everything was done virtually, there were instances where messages were missed or misunderstood, which led to delays. The lack of face-to-face interaction sometimes made it difficult to clarify ideas quickly, especially when discussing important details of the project. Finally, the reliance on technology itself posed a threat. Technical difficulties like poor internet connections or issues with shared documents disrupted our workflow more than once. Technical difficulties like poor internet connections or issues with shared documents disrupted our workflow more than once. These problems slowed us down and we had to adjust our plans to stay on track. Despite these threats, we managed to overcome them through effective collaboration, and this reflection helped us to recognize what could be improved.
Let's move on to individual reflection. In this part, each member will share their contribution and provide their reflection using SWOT analysis.
For my contribution, I am in charge of dividing the parts fairly to everyone in this project. And I also in charge of writing the body parts of the feature story and analyzing the findings from the Google form result. For the strength, I am amazing at analyzing and researching the findings and information from the Google form and articles used in this project. For my weaknesses, I am not very good with time management, and also I find it very hard to understand the task at the first place. For opportunities, I can enhance my leadership skill, gaining experience in managing group projects. And also I can learn more from others on how to manage time well. For the threats, unpredictable group challenges can happen if the member of the group don't give a good cooperation during the project. Inaccurate data might affect the analysis and result in a mess feature story.
Hi, I'm AISHAH. I will be reflecting on my individual contribution to this project, including finalizing the conclusion to our feature story. I work to ensure that it effectively summarized the key points and insights that we wanted to convey. I also help in gathering the survey responses by spreading the survey form into the social platform so that we can complete the survey data collection efficiently and on time. Now, let's jump into my SWOT analysis in this project. First, strength. One of my strengths was my ability to engage with the respondents quickly, and also I was able to explain the task to my group members to ensure that they understand their task clearly. Next is weakness. I face a problem with overloading tasks, which occasionally made me hard to focus on this project to ensure that we meet our deadlines. Now, opportunities. This project provided opportunities to strengthen my skill in improving my multitasking and also also time management skills. Not only that, it also offered an opportunity to collaborate within a diverse team, which can help my teamwork ability. Lastly, the threats. Potential threats that I encountered during this project was the time pressure to gather the survey responses quickly. Within a tight deadline, I distributed the survey through social platforms and follow up our potential respondents to ensure that we meet our quota.
My name is YUMNA and this is my individual contribution for this project. As for me, I am in charge of making the Google Forms questions and making sure that the questions align with our topic while also keeping up with the responses of the survey. Now I'm going to talk about the strengths of mine. So personally, I think I am capable of organizing questions clearly and logically with our topic. I also effectively manage the survey platform on our project, which ensured smooth operation. Next, I'm going to talk about my weaknesses. So one of my weaknesses is, I think, time management, as because sometimes it was challenging to do as there was a lot of tasks to do at once. Next, I'm going to talk about the opportunities that I got during this project. I got to improve my communication with my groupmate, which smoothed the process, and I also got to learn online tools to make the survey, such as Google Forms, that improve efficiency. Next is threats. I think one of the threats is the limited time on this task, which causes pressure. And personally, I can't really multitask, so the workload are building up and it causes some pressure on me.
In this feature story project, my responsibility involved crafting a catchy headline and also write introduction that aligns with the theme maintaining effective online learning. I am also the editor for our oral presentation, which involved designing and editing the slides. My strength is that I am able to communicate effectively with my team members and also have a decent editing skills using Canva. My weakness is that I am easily feel pressured with a tight timeline since this project overlaps with other assignments and also responsibilities. I am able to improve my editing skills and also learn how to craft a catchy headline based on the feedback that I have received from other team members. Lastly, the threats during this feature story project is that I have a short deadline. I need to finish editing all the presentation within 2 days, so that was a bit challenging for me.
My individual contributions includes research and provided one strategy for maintaining effective online learning. I also crafted the body of the feature story, ensuring findings were based on results from the Google Form link, and I also took part in voiceovers. I also apply my skills in explore and analyze key points from multiple articles and provide efficiency in crafted and engaging discussion and finding based on articles and Google Form results. However, I struggled with personal communication during brainstorming sessions that make me lacking confidence in stating ideas. I've gained a deeper understanding of strategies to maintain effective online learning, which I can now apply to my own studies. However, managing my timetable was tough, and I also faced with poor internet coverage at home that caused delays and a lot of stress. Through this experience, I've learned valuable lessons, and I'm committed to improving my time management and communication skills for future projects.
As for individual contribution, I was in charge of writing the lead for our feature story. So my job was to create an introduction that could grab attention and set the tone for the whole story. So firstly, I think my strength was coming up with ideas quickly and doing research to make sure the lead flowed well with the story. For my weaknesses, I found it hard to understand the task at first because it was new to me, and managing my time was a bit challenging with other assignments. And then this project also gave me a chance to improve my writing skills and learn how to write a good lead. Feedback from my friends also helped me a lot, and I learned from their work too. As for threats, balancing this project with other tasks was tough and made it hard to focus fully at times.
Hi, I'm SYAKIRAH. So in reflecting on my role in the feature story project, I identified several strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. One of my strengths was my ability to conduct research effectively. which help gather relevant data to support the story. However, a weakness I faced was time management, which made it challenging to meet deadlines at times. On the opportunity side, I learned valuable skills in adapting my writing to a feature story style, improving my storytelling abilities. Feedback from peers also provided an opportunity, allowing me to refine my work. As for tracks, balancing this project with others' assignments created pressure and affected my focus at times. Overall, this experience helped me grow as a writer and a team member, where I learned from both my achievements and obstacles.
So my individual contribution in this project is involve analyzing article to develop question for the Google form, ensuring that each question align with our chosen topic, and also managing the implementation of the Google form. So now I will explain about my SWOT analysis. First of all, let's begin with strength. I'm good at critically evaluating articles and pulling out the most relevant information that needed for our project. As for my weakness, I sometimes struggle with time management, especially when balancing multiple responsibilities. So as for the opportunity, I had the chance to learn how to use survey tools and analyze data more effectively, which I can apply for future projects. As for the threat, there was a risk of getting incomplete or low quality survey response, but I addressed this issue by creating clear and engaging questions.
In a nutshell, Level Up Your Online Learning Game Feature Story project was an insightful experience for us. As a group, we learned about the importance of clear communication, time management, and also effective collaboration. Poor time management and communication issues were indeed a big challenging for us, but such obstacles taught us to be more aware of the problems and try to find a way to prevent it from happening again in future. We contributed together in creating our final product by searching for the articles and any other reliable sources that could be used in our writing. We also distributed the Google Form service through the social platforms to gather all the data before we analyze it. Every member shared their opinions, thoughts, and also ideas in this project that could enhance us to get a better result and high quality work. In the end, this project enhanced our skill in three forms: research, writing, and also collaboration. It also prepared us for the future projects with better time management, clearer communication, and a stronger understanding on how to work effectively as a team.
So that is the end of our presentation. Virtual learning comes with many challenges. Adopting strategies is a crucial step to maintain effective online learning. Thank you for listening to us.